I have a great recipe for you today. This is an old school classic recipe, chicken casserole. Chicken casserole as given to me by Miss Charlene Taylor, actually no relation of mine, but has a great story behind it because Miss Charlene used to make this chicken casserole for Wednesday night. It was like dinner on the grounds at church before the evening activities that were like Bible studies, kids classes, and choir practice. I was in the choir, so we would be able to go after work, have dinner on the grounds, and then go on to our activities without having to worry about dinner for our family. So I was taking my daughters, and dinner was something super cheap, like $3 a person or maybe $10 per family. And when we saw this chicken casserole on the menu, we knew to be there because that was like so in demand. It was so fabulous. And she gave me the recipe and I brought it just a little bit more to the healthier side and added a few things. And I have a really good sub for you in the cream of condensed soup world that you're gonna love. And so it starts in a pan with a little bit of sour cream. Now, actually, if I would have had some Greek yogurt on hand, I would have used a Greek yogurt for this because sour cream only has 1 gram of protein and Greek yogurt is loaded, so it's a healthier option if you're gonna do this and you wanna make it as healthy as you can. So that goes in there. And then the condensed soup. This Pacific Foods brand, I have scoured the country, guys, to try to find the best cream of condensed soup in a can, so you don't have to make your own. But if you look at the back of the list of ingredients that are on most cream of condensed soups or anything of that nature, the ingredient list is super long and it's not a good story. This story is much better because I will tell you what this has in it. Water, mushrooms, cream, cornstarch, rice flour, sea salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, and it's all organic. Now you will pay a little more for this, but I'm a fan of, if you're going to adhere to the 90-10 rule, which is eat as best you can 90% of the time, and then the other 10% of the time, you don't have to be so extreme. But I splurge on this soup, which is probably double the price of the regular soup. So it's your call. There's no judgment here, but Pacific Foods, folks, if you want a healthier version of a cream or condensed soup. And all you do is give that a little mix. Another thing the original recipe didn't have, but I'm going to use, are vegetables. I'm a big proponent of everything you make must have some veggies in it. And so you could go kale, spinach, something like this, but I'm just sticking to more like the retro vibe with a bag of frozen mixed veg. That's about a cup of the frozen mixed vegetables. And then give that a mix, and then goes in your chicken. I cooked these chicken breasts in my Ninja Foodi yesterday. It took 8 minutes. Now, if you wanted to, you could do like a rotisserie chicken, which would be absolutely a great shortcut so that you have a nice shredded chicken available to you. And then you just mix it all together. So far, super easy, right? And then this goes into my 8x8 casserole. Now you can double this recipe and it will be a 9x13 if you have a larger family or if you're feeding a bigger crowd. But this will be enough for at least 4 people. I would say 6, or Tim and I with lots of leftovers for me to take to work. I'm gonna spread this out in my pan. This is bringing back those retro vibes to me already. I just love, love, love this. I'm gonna set this aside for just a second. Then I have a half a stick of butter in here. The original recipe calls for a lot more than that, but I'm trying to be a little bit judicious. And then we have buttery rounds. Now let me talk about this for a second. I did find a version that is just a smidge healthier than the original buttery rounds that we always think of, and it's this brand from Sprouts. I'm still not entirely happy with the selection, but if somebody knows of a buttery round cracker to be used like this that has a better nutritional layout, please leave a comment below because I would love to know where they are, where to find them. And so I'm just gonna take a sleeve of these and then I just need to bash them up. Why is that so fun? Okay, add them to your butter. And they're already buttery, so, you know, I don't need a whole lot extra. And here's where the poppy seed comes in. This is poppy seed chicken casserole, and there's a half a tablespoon of poppy seeds just going right in there. And then just give it a mix. And we're gonna put it over the chicken. Yummy, yummy. It smells buttery and so reminiscent of this dish on those Wednesday nights. That was Lilburn Christian Church, FYI, to give them a shout out, that we went to for many years until I married Mr. Taylor and we moved far away from Lilburn. All right, this is gonna go into my 350 oven for about a half an hour. If you haven't yet, please take a minute to subscribe and turn on notifications to our YouTube channel. Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us. And sign up on our website, tkfoodie.com, to make sure you get all the notifications and emails that come out from us as well. You never know what you might be missing. This is out of the oven and even more golden than when I put it in. And boy, while this bakes, you can smell that buttery crust, which lets you know it is going to taste absolutely fabulous. And we're gonna dig in. Just gonna take a little bit here from the corner. Goodness, look at that whole piece of chicken. Oh boy. That is a glorious thing. Brings back so many memories, just the smell of it, honestly. I can get a bite, and it's super hot. That is so delicious. That creamy sauce just wraps around all the chicken and the vegetables. And let me tell you, you just can't beat this golden, crusty, crispy, buttery topping. It is so wonderful. So you gotta check out this recipe. It's on tkfoodie.com.